How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. This is the very first episode of the rebuild, the Rags to Riches series, as I'm looking in the wrong direction. No, I'm just kidding. I was actually checking out that tree. I decided to do a shout out here to the House of Skills. That's the current clan that I am a part of. So this series is all about doing something different. It's about something that will be very helpful for other players. That's basically what I try to do for all my series and my videos and everything, is I try to do stuff that's going to benefit other people from watching. It doesn't do anyone any good if I'm like making content that people are like, well, that would be cool if I could do it, So the whole idea is like to make stuff that you can actually do. If you get hacked, if you get scammed, if you get completely cleaned out, maybe you rage quit and ran out in the wilderness naked, or well, not really naked because you had everything with you, and decided that fighting a dragon with no anti-fire was going to be a good idea, and you lost everything, or you just went on that bossing trip and brought your entire bank. I don't know. However you may have lost everything you own, this series is geared toward helping you out. So we'll go ahead and take a look real quick. There is nothing in my Grand Exchange. Nothing. Empty. As you can see right down here, my backpack is empty. My whole inventory over here, my armor and everything, is not there. There is no armor. Wealth calculator tells you that my entire account wealth is 1,252,332. I will let you know that my account wealth is actually only about 220K. For some reason, I cannot find the items in my bank that the wealth calculator is calculating me up for 1,036,000 gold. This is starting off fresh. Everything that you're seeing right here is everything that I currently have that is non-tradable. Nothing in here has any kind of value. I literally took all of the things that are tradable out of my bank. So this is what my bank is. This is what we're going to be starting with here. If you don't have chaotic crossbows, or you don't have something else that I might be using in one of my videos to do something, and hey look, overrides, then you can just go get them, because the cool thing about these items that are in my bank, they are free. I'm just not obviously going to clean out my untradables, because that would be completely insane. Going through here, you see my other tabs, there is no wealth in here at all. In my what used to be my collection tab, there is this. I did transfer my collection over to my other account, so I do still have my collection, but I don't really have much else. Here is my art tab. Everything in here is non-tradable except for like chimes, that's really all they're good for. This is my potions, so I am starting with a little bit of a potion advantage because these are all untradable, and I already made these. So I got Supreme Overload Salves, Moan Fires, some overloads, Holy Overload potions. I got like almost 10,000 of those. I did go ahead and like disassemble a whole bunch of this. I used to have 5,000 Supremes, and I disassembled all of them except for what's left here. Yeah, I know. I'm sure that people are sitting back like, you're freaking nuts. Well, the thing is, I want to make content you guys actually want to see, so I'm not going to start with 5,000 Supreme Overload. That's kind of, it's a little bit of an advantage there. It's already too much of an advantage to get these Holy Overloads. You can use this rebuild guide to get yourself some overloads and just make them in the progress. It's not really going to make that big of a difference. Well, I don't know. You'll see. Right here, where this coal is, kind of represents how bad I was on what I got for Christmas. No, I'm just joking. So right here, this is what I've collected now since the account's been cleaned out. All these things are very easy to collect. I got these pie shells, leopard seeds, these crushed nests. All these things are from my modified gear, like the modified farmer's hat and everything. I highly recommend, if you have those, to make sure you do those daily. That's a good way to start building up your account again. These U logs came from Divine Use. Like I said, in total I have about 220K. When it comes to a rebuild, it's really important to count every penny, because this is the kind of stuff that's going to get you further, like in the very, very beginning. Yeah, so I got rid of everything. Well, like I said in my video, I think I said it, I did give away a little over 150 billion gold in the last couple months during giveaways. The whole idea behind that is because, like I said when I started the Fat Munchlax account, everything that I earned on Fat Munchlax and everything was going to go back into the community. So everybody who donated and everything, you can know that your money went to a good use. Do I feel bad about giving away all that money? No, not really. It's all pixels. I never had any intention of selling it for real money or anything like that. And in all honesty, I don't see it being impossible to make the money back. I don't think I will have quite that much back anytime soon. 200 billion nearly is quite a bit of money, and I was definitely among one of the more rich players in this game. A lot of people didn't even know that. But right now I'm just going to sell off a lot of this random crap these probably aren't even going to sell. Yeah, they don't. So in order to get a little bit of money here, so we've got 162,000 already, 164,000, and I'm going to be building up from there. So what I've got also is a task. I've got 244 Abyssal Demons task. I also have the Abyssal Demon Mask. I'm definitely going to be using Slayer as a great way to make some money back. A really important thing here. So this is the first episode of this series. I want to show you guys my total progress since the end of the Fat Snorlax progress videos and the beginning of this rebuild, so also we have an idea what my skills are looking like. If you look over here, I am basically maxed except for I need 2 more levels for inventions, and I am going to be trying to get the max cape as I do my rebuild, and I'm going to show you guys that you can make a ton of money going from nothing with only like the basic untradeable stuff like chaotics and everything, and you will be able to build a big solid bank so you can be able to buy party hats and whatever the heck you want to buy. You know, like everyone in this, not everyone, but most players in this game throughout my entire history of playing this game have always been like, oh, how would I ever be able to buy that? Well, that's the reason why I make these videos, to help you guys to achieve that someday. So turning the virtual oven back on here, you can see my current levels. I do have 120 herb lore. I did get the 120 cooking cape. Thank you for everyone who came to that event. I was really happy to get 120 cooking. Also during this rebuild, I'm going to be working on my 120 thieving. I'm pretty close, and also that's a great way to earn money. PVM is also a really good way to rebuild your bank, and I'll be doing a lot of PVM in this video series. You don't have to have 112 fletching to do these methods. For the most part, if you wanted to go pickpocketing like I'm going to be doing, you just need 91 thieving, or you can even do lower than 91 thieving with some boosts. It doesn't take very long to get to some of these levels of the stuff I'll be doing, and I'll get more into that as I'm doing them. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and start some progress because I'm actually super freaking eager to get going here. So I will see you guys very soon. The first thing I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to actually go to the Mage Bank and go and buy these runes. It's definitely a good idea to hit all the rune shops when you don't have that much money, because it's a great way to get these runes cheap. You don't actually need that many runes to do most Slayer tasks. It's a lot less than what you think. Next thing I'm going to do is hit the Slayer Masters, because you can buy these broad arrow tips from the Slayer Masters for only 50 each, and all these boots, and these insulated boots actually sell for quite a bit more as well. Running up past this guy in Taverley, you can get these vial packs. The vial of water packs will actually sell for quite a bit more than what you buy them for, so just unbox them and then throw them in the GE. As you can see, I just sold off a lot of different things here. Getting these things sold that I just bought from the shops, that already puts us at 1.6 million gold. It's a very quick progress. Moving on, I go and use my Triskelion keys that I have left over in the bank, which most likely were not stolen from you. And then I go ahead and cash these out. I actually get super lucky right here with these Triskelion keys, because most of the time I only get like, I don't know, 200k from each key. I luckily was able to get a lot more than that from these keys, mostly because these tree seeds are like an astronomically high value right now. So in a second you'll see how much this actually adds up to, and this is going to give me a huge boost. Puts me at 4 million gold total already. It's not been very long since we actually started. It's actually only been like probably a few minutes, and already at 4 million. That's plus 2.8 million from when I originally showed you. So I'm going to be going over here now back to the GE to throw these things in here so we can see what they're actually going to be selling for. As you can see here, like I said, they go for quite a bit. I buy one of the palm seeds in order to price check, just because I want to make sure that I get the most value out of them. I want them to sell kind of quickly here, but dumping them all in. But anyway, that's really about it. If you don't have Triskelion keys, don't worry about that. Just hit those shops and everything. I'm going to go ahead and log off now, and then I will be hopping back in tomorrow. If you are a new viewer, please subscribe, hit that like button, leave comments, tell me what you think about this series so far. Thank you all so much for your support, and I will see you guys in episode 2.